Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio. We've had a little break. Let's get back to building our million minions. And I'll make another 5 of those, so that I've got plenty of small solar panels. These become obsolete. But they're not obsolete yet, but they will become obsolete. So I can put a line of them up there. I'm thinking 2 more batteries. Right, anyway, we've got a good start. We've got a very, very good start at the moment. I'm still waiting on... Well, what we're waiting on is these engine units. The engine units is now the slow part of this. Seems to be... Well, actually, no. No, I think that the red circuits there are still possibly the slowest part of it. Just because of where they're going. But they shouldn't be. They shouldn't be particularly slow. Right, we just gather that lot right there. So why is that running so slowly with the... Right, like the blue science? The blue science does appear to be quite slow. Right, well that brings me to my next bit. We can now start to automate these here, which means that I can move these away completely. I don't need to keep them there. This one down here, I've still got 7 Robo Ports in there. Plus I got a load of those. And I got a load of timber in there. And then I've also got those in there. Now that, I'm going to change that to a requester chest. I'll change that one over. And I'm going to put a requester chest there instead of the one that I've got. So I need to make some requester chests. I'll make another 5, because you never have too many requester chests. Alright, doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you think you've got enough. If you think you've got enough requester chests, then make another one. Because you've never got enough, right? I promise you, you will never be able to have enough. Right, we go here, and I will request on there... Intermediate products, I will go there to wood, and I will give me a 500 request there for timber, so that it keeps the timber going through. And I've got them there. I've got 7 Robo Ports that we'll be able to use for going elsewhere. And in here on this side, I'm just going to drop in that minute. And see, it's dropping it into the requester chest. Is putting the copper cable there into the requester chest. Right, so it's there and it's ready, available to be used. As and when that one wants to tip them over into there. But right now it's not going to use them. So what I can do, I go there. I could actually set a requester chest so that it's continually making copper cable. Which I'm going to do there. So that's going to start bringing down some copper for me. I'm going to set that to 100, just like that. So we get 100 copper going there, and that's going to put it in there, and it's going to make copper cable, and it's going to drop it in there. However, I'm not going to want that to just do the copper. So this is going to make sure that we've got a permanent supply of these electric poles. All right? I use a lot of the wooden electric poles. We do get upgrades so that we can make the metal ones as well, and they are good. They are very useful, but I tend to try to do almost everything with the wooden ones because it's a good use of the wood that we get from clearing all of the trees. As you extend to a bigger and bigger base, I like to remove all the trees. I don't like trees being there. Now, I don't want that to just fill up with copper cables. If I leave it as it is at the moment, that's what it will do. It will fill up complete with copper cables. So I go here, I go to Logistics, Connect, and I go to that one, and we go over here to the Intermediate Products, and I connect onto copper cable. Less than or equal to, right there. It doesn't actually tell you, right? It just gives you the symbol, but some people don't get what the symbols mean. Less than, you look at the number, the bigger number. So if it's there, if it's less than the number over here, if that side is smaller than that side, because that's on the smaller side of the little arrow, then it will work. If the arrow is the other way round, this will only work if it's bigger than this number. Now, I want to set that to 1000. Set. Yeah. So we'll now keep going until I've got 1000 copper cable in the system. Alright, 1,000 copper cable is a little bit excessive. That'll be 5 stacks in there. I don't really need that much copper cable. I could do it with a lot less. But it's just in case I forget to change it later, because I will probably forget to change it later. And I do use this later on as well for some other things. So I've got 7 Robo Ports here. I'm having a look here, and I'm thinking maybe we ought to make use of some of these Robo Ports. We could either extend them up that way, extend the base northwards. I would like to extend the base all the way up there to this copper patch up here. We can extract that one pretty quick. How are we doing with pollution? It's just reaching the shorelines over here. It's nowhere near. The enemy base is over there. So I'm not going to have to worry about that in the slightest over there, but I'm going to want to clear that base out at some point. So we do need to be able to get over there, and I'm going to want to clear it out. And then I got iron over here. Main reason I want to clear it out is because I'm going to need that iron over there. That's going to be quite a crucial thing later on. We're going to want that. But for now, I will go here, and I will take this one. So remember, I've got 7 Robo Ports, so I'll put... That's 2 of them right there. And then we will go north. And that makes 1. So I've used up 3 of them so far. Now, where's that Roboport go? Right there. Oh, there it is. Right, I can just see the ghost of it there. So I do that, and that gives me another one over there. So then I can go to that one and mouse over that one and... Oops. Let's get that right. Where's that ghost gone? There it is. There it is. Right. Let me zoom up a little bit. Go on, go. Ah, there. Right. And... click there like that, and I haven't got... No, I can't put any more down for a minute. So I've got those Roboports going up there. So what I also want is some landfill to fill in that little area there, and then we will have some other landfill that we want to do as well. But for now, I want to put that down there. So again, I press Shift, and I put that down like that. So I've got more work for my robots to do. They're going to come through here. I put that into a dead straight line there like that. And also like that. There. All the way around the edges like that. Right, so they will come in and they will fill in all of that landfill as well. And then when they've done that, I'll be able to go and put some more stuff. Let me get rid of that one. Right. There's a load of work for the robots to do. They're not going to do it yet, because at the moment they're going to be focusing on removing 36,000 trees. It's going to take them a little while. 623 objects are missing construction robots. It's actually a lot more than that. It is a huge amount more than that. It's all of these trees over here. That island over there has not been touched. But all of this... that's going to take a minute or two, and then once they've done that, they will then come up here. We'll put down the new Robo Ports here, and we'll also put down this so we can extend the island a little bit. And we'll get up here, and we'll be able to start extracting that bit of copper up there. I'll want to remove that. I want to take every single little drop of copper that I can get out of it. Right, that's that bit done, and this over here is fully operational and. There, we've now reached 1,000. It's going to stop. Why aren't you stopping? When that is less than or equal to 1... Oh. The penny drops. You know why? It's because at the moment, I don't actually have any copper cable at all in the logistics network. That's not part of the logistics network right there. That doesn't exist as the logistics network. So what I need to do is I'll pick that one up and I'll pick that one up as well. And I will drop that one down. And then I will go over here and I will drop those in there like that. And now it's stopped. It's because I had a requester chest. a requester chest is not part of the logistics network. It doesn't actually count its contents as part of the network. And that is always worth remembering. So I'm going to put 500 timber in there, like that. And I'll actually do that myself. I'll put way more than 500 in there. I'll do that. So I've got 300 on me, which I keep for various different uses. And I'm also going to request some copper cables as well. I'm going to request 200 copper cables. So they will come along, they're going to dump in some of that, and they'll also take copper cable out of there, and they'll drop it straight into this chest over here. Yeah, I got logistics rope. They're still carrying that. It's because they already had an order to bring the stuff down here. So even though I've got the 500 in here now, they've got the order. They're bringing down the stuff that they were already going to bring. That over there is completely full, which means that this one here won't work, which means that that won't put anything into there until such time as this is used. So now the system is done. That's all fully operational. I can leave that bit to go. So the next system that I want to put in place is I want to move these. I want to automate this. And in order to do that, I've got this iron coming through here. And I've got all of the iron coming down here. I've got iron going every which way at the moment. I'm also going to want to... Ooh, now we're talking. Now we're talking. Things have just gone up another notch as well. Right. Things are about to change. Excuse me. Things are about to get very serious around here. Expand my inventory tool belt. That would be good. Faster research speed. Personal battery Mark II. These are all good things. I'm now going to just go from the beginning, I think. There's nothing at the moment that I really desperately want. Except maybe the worker... Well, I can't do worker robot speed just yet because I don't have the necessary materials because that requires the yellow packs. That requires purple packs, which I haven't even unlocked yet. That's over there. Production science packs. I need trains for that, surprisingly. Oh, because I need 30 rails, electric furnaces, and productivity modules to even be able to make them. We're going to go right back to basics up here, and we're going to start researching everything else on the list. I'm just going to go through them now in a list-like formula. Oh, wait, no, there is one other thing I want to do. Where is it? Logistics 3 is way down. Automation 3 is also way down, and I need the production. Right, okay, so we'll forget that idea. We are just going to go through and do everything as rapidly as possible. So these bits right here. Now, I've got them going into a chest over there, and I've got another chest of pipes up there. So I've got 2 chests of these pipes. Turrets are finished. Stone walls. This is going to go through pretty quick to start with. All right, we'll be running through this stuff pretty quick. So to start with, I want assembling machine 2. I want this little system that I've got right here. I'm going to need several of those. So let me zoom out a little bit. I don't want to take it too far away. So what I think we'll do with this is I'm going to bring it over this way. And I'm going to start assembling it down here. That lot there, I can pick that up. I'm done with that. And I'm going to want more requester chests and more provider chests. Definitely. I'm going to want a lot more of those. And I'm also going to start wanting some factories. I've only got enough materials to make 4 of those right now. Let's make a couple of them just to start off with. So no, what I need to do is I actually want to make. Oh, I got to wait. Right. Well, there is an easier way to do this rather than waiting. Patience is not my strong point. Let me go in here and I'll remove that. I've got a complete buffer of gear wheels here at the moment, which I don't actually need, because I'll make a new buffer of those. So they can sit there for a minute. That's not going to hurt anything. And the same is going to happen with those. I'll remove those. I'll take that one out. So I've got 2 buffers of those. which we'll be able to use for different things. So this iron coming around, that's not going to be used anymore. That's now an obsolete line. Don't need that at all. So I got the steel here, that's producing flat out. I do have the steel upgrades, the furnaces, the furnace upgrades. Those, I want to make them. Oh, I can make 3. I can make 3 of them already. Right, electric furnace. I want to make 1 of those. We need these stone bricks right here. I want to make 1 of these just so that I can show you, because these things are fabulous. They are absolutely fan-schmabulous. They are wonderful. They're amazing. They're awesome. And I can't fit 1 in here because I don't have enough room. There is not enough room to fit 1 in there. Right, they're big. They're a 3x3, whereas the other ones are 2x2. So I can drop it in there. Should be great. But then I don't have room to feed it out on the other side, which is a little bit of a shame. We will be using these. Okay, I'm going to put 1 in there a minute, and it's electric. Okay, this is an electric furnace. It doesn't need anything else. So I'll drop that one there like that, and I'll take this one up and over there like that. And look at this. See? Right. There. That's how fast that one runs through. And it burns fuel. So I'm having to provide fuel for that one. This one here is running faster, but it doesn't need any fuel. Slightly faster. It's not like hugely different. But there is another thing. You may have noticed it's got module inputs right there. So if I were to take 1, 2 of those, and I just got to wait for that to make a minute. So let me just run down here and put down this other thing that I want to put down, which is 1 of those, and a requester chest at the top, and a passive provider chest at the bottom, and then 1 of them and 1 of them like that, and then finally I need some power like that. Right, that little unit right there is a unit that I will be using a lot of in this entire thing. Right, so now I go to here and I take these 1, 2. There, look how fast that is going through there. That is absolutely wonderful. See? You start putting down some of these and you really, really do start to make a huge difference to everything. Right? It really genuinely makes a massive difference to absolutely everything. That seems to be going quite slow, the weapon shooting speed there. How many is it taking? Oh, it's requiring 500 of them. That might be why it's taking a while. Still, I'm sure it's doing just grand. So yeah, that's the electric furnace up there. We will be doing some major upgrades soon with electric furnaces to systems like this, rather than as a long belt system like that. So it'll slowly be transformed. Right now, though, I want this one, and I want this one to be making iron gear wheels. Okay. And I'm just going to shift right click and shift left click on there. That's demanding 180 iron plates. That's how fast it thinks. That's how many it needs in order to be able to keep this running continuously. The other problem that I've got is that inserter is not enough. I need a stack inserter to make this work, which means I need more of these. But there's another thing I'm going to do. I'm going to clear that. I'm going to go here, and I'm going to clear that as well. I want that to be empty, and I will keep it with a stack inserter on that one. And I'm just going to make myself more stack inserters. Here, I can make 16 at the moment. I'll make 10 of them. It uses up these, and it uses up those. 2, 3, 4. Oh, now I'm making those. No, I don't want to do that. Rid of those. They'll bring me down some electric circuits in a minute. Logistics robots. They're all being used at the moment. Every single logistic robot is somewhere in the network. That's because they're running off and getting me new things. They're finding me new toys. So what I could do with right now is still running off getting me new toys. Alright, let me just ignore that for a second. I want another blueprint. So just make a blueprint like that. And mouse over that like that, and then I go here, and I go factory basic, like that. Stack inserter feeding in, I think, is an important thing to have. We will keep that. That will be like a thing that we will have. So I've got factory basic right there. That one, it's quite a crucial thing that we're going to want. Because, like, if I come over here, I need to pick that one up. Right. I don't know why it's not picking up when I got the blueprint out. Bit odd. Right. Factory basic. There. So I can put that one down right there as well. I don't have the materials that I need to put that one out just yet. And I'm going to be waiting too long if I wait for the construction robots to come and do it. I've got my blueprint. And so all I need to do really is just follow the outline of the blueprint. And this is another thing that you could do from time to time. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I'll put that one up there, and then I'll put that one down there. I take one of those, and I put that one in. I take that one, and I drop that one in there. Okay, so I've now got everything that I need. I'll go back over to here, and I'll put the gear wheel in there. And then in here, I want iron. Now, it suggested 180. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to go for 500 iron plates in there. That's a lot of iron plates. And that should keep this going really, really fast. And keep everything going and making the iron gear wheels. Over here, the next one that I want to make, this one is going to be there for logistics, and I want iron pipes. So again, I go right-click, and I click onto there. That's requesting 90. I'm going to dump that. Go 300 plates on there. You know what? I'm going to set that to 500 as well. Having a buffer of 500 on there, I think, is absolutely fine. So I don't really need that one, because this only takes 2 iron plates, which a fast inserter will pick up and do. So I can swap that one over for a fast inserter at the moment, because these do require quite a lot of resources. And I don't want to drain my system too much of resources just yet. Now, no logistics robots. So the next thing I'll do, I'm going to run up this way. I'm pretty sure we've got some spare logistic robots all the way up here. So I'm running along quite nicely. Have a look in here. Right, those are full, but I've only got 1 exoskeleton at the moment. It's because I've still only got 1 electric engine unit. I'm thinking 2 more batteries will probably be useful for later on, but I won't worry about them for a minute. So we want to run over this way. I am running faster than I used to. Definitely running quite a bit faster than I used to. Let's have a look in here. 17 of them there. I will take another 100. Actually, let me take that and that. How many have I got? I got 400 Robo Ports. Yeah, we'll go for another 150. Right, so I can make 118 at the moment. I don't want to do that. I'll make 100 of them. Okay, yeah, I will do it. I will do exactly 100 of them. I'll drop these 50 back in there. Oh, they're still saying 100. 101? If I go shift-click like that, cancel that 1 frame there. I don't want to manufacture additional frames for myself. Right, so we'll make 100 more robots. I will go into here. So that's weapon shooting speed has gone up. Physical projectile damage takes another 500 of those. Yeah, see, we're getting military stuff, flammables, and then we've got the night vision, belt immunity. That stops the belts having any effect on us when we're running along, which is actually a really cool thing to have. Means you can go and stand on the belts and keep working on your base without them sort of dragging you around all over the place, which sometimes is incredibly handy. I mean, it is nice to be able to have the belt going along. Other times you don't want it. I don't know if it adds in. I got different things I can put on here. I'm assuming that when I do get the belt thing, I might be able to add that on here as like an option that I can put in. I'm getting a load of these red ones. And do you remember we set this one up so that it would start feeding everything that I need? It's going to keep doing that now. It's going to go and top that one up from elsewhere. And it's going to bring the items back over. So I'm going to go here. I'm going to put another 50 of them. And I'm going to go with 50. Like that. There, like that. So I've now got another 50. So that is 150 additional logistic robots. At the moment, I've got 400 and 400 flying. We've got 330 construction robots with 330 flying. So we could do with them just kind of speeding things along a little bit. I got 100 advanced circuits that I'm waiting on. Some of these robots are bringing them over to there, and some of them are bringing them over to me. Right, I'm not really sure which ones are going where, but they are both operational. So some of them will come to me, and some of them will go into there. We don't need to worry about it. All we want to do is we want to come down here, like this. Still 400 flying. So if I click on there, and I send out another load of robots like that, they're all going off, and see, they're rushing straight off to grab stuff down there. Delivering a load of items into all of these. Very quickly topping up these chests now. Putting everything that they need right into those chests. And that's going to keep going. I've now got 100 spare robots. So we're still using about 400 and, well, roughly around 400 robots. We're starting to get on top of it a little bit more now. It's now starting to fill up this one right here. But that one was getting to a limit. That one will fill up completely. Once that one has completely filled up, then obviously this will stop. I'm not going to limit the gear wheels that are in the system. There's no way that I want to be doing that. I think that would be a daft thing to go and do. It would be utterly ridiculous. So there's no way I'm going to attempt to do that. Next up, we've got assembling machines over here. Now, these take the gear wheels that we're making at the moment, and they take the pipes that we're making over here. So we take both lots of those. Now, I've got all of this lot here, and what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to go into there, and I've got that chest there, I've limited the numbers that I can put into it. And this chest over here, we didn't limit any of those numbers. I'm going to pick that one up. I'm going to pick that whole lot up. I'm going to bring it over this way. I'm going to drop those pipes in here. Not every single one of them. I will drop several. I will keep 300, well, 200 and something. There, 200 pipes. I'll keep 200 on me. And then the rest I'll put into there. So I've just moved them over. And then the gear wheels, I'm going to do much the same. It seems prudent to do it. Right. I've got 3,900 at the moment. See how fast I run. It's very cool. And control-click into there. So now the robots are going to come rushing back. And they're going to want to... The logistic robots, they're all going to come rushing over, and they're going to want to top me up with my 200 iron gear wheels that I've requested. They'll be along shortly. Because I did temporarily empty out and then filled back up again. So they do that. Now I can pick that lot up. I can pick that one up. These I can get rid of. That one I can get rid of. I'll also get rid of those. That can all go. And it's now time to get rid of these. It's time for them to go. You're done. Pick that one up. And take that one as well. You... Oops. Let's pick that one up first. You in there. You're busy. No, I'm going to get rid of that one as well. That one can go. You can go. And I'll also remove that belt there. Which means that belt there, we're also done with that belt. That can go. I'll pick up the underground. Right. So as that bit is now all completely finished with, I will also gather up this and just tidy up this piece over here, because we're not going to want that doing anything over this side. Well, folks, Rome wasn't built in a day, and 1 million minions are not going to be built in a single episode. We've run out of time, so if you've enjoyed the episode, then please head down below and give us a like, and if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me, get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.